Hello and welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is Motor Mike Media, and as always, I'm Motor Mike, and today we're going to talk about the 2022 Bremach Taos as well as the Brio. Now, hopefully I'm saying those names right, but this company, it's an Italian-American company, and they made a deal with the Russian companies to use one of their platforms to build vehicles. Now, basically, the Russian vehicle this is the Patrol, great-looking vehicle, and they want to bring that here to America. Now, the Italian part of the company, they're gone. They went out of business, they went bankrupt, but they had a branch here in America, based in California, and they're still around, they're still kicking, and they're going to bring these vehicles here. Now, the Taos is the SUV, and the Brio, that's the truck version of it. Now, let's get started. Styling in the front end, nice and simple. I like the headlights. They have an LED signature at the bottom. It is an older LED signature, the individual LED lights. The grille, not too big, it looks pretty decent with a nice emblem in the middle of it. Side profile of the SUV, nice and boxy. I really like little boxy SUVs and crossovers. It'll help it stand out because the majority of its competition here in America, they're kind of rounded and kind of all look the same. Body lines are pretty nice. I like the wheels, nice and simple. Now the side profile of the truck. Looks pretty rugged. Yes, it's a smaller truck, but it looks like it's still very capable and can get the job done. Going to the rear end of the SUV, nice big door in the back, and yes, it's a door, it doesn't open like a traditional SUV. It's a very European way of doing it. It's different, it stands out. Now the truck, nice tailgate, good lights. I really like both these vehicles. Yes, they look a little dated, like an earlier 2000s vehicle, but they're very affordable. $26,500 starting out, and they basically come loaded, but we'll get there in a second. Going to the interior. Now when you get to this interior, you might be looking around, well, some things look familiar to you. Well, they will. The majority of the interior components are all from GM. GM vehicles from like 2010, 2015, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. They picked the majority of the good GM components, I mean from like the higher brands, Buick, Cadillacs, the loaded GMs, so it's a very nice place to be still. You sit down, nice leather bucket seats. They're leather standard. There's no cloth seats. They're heated. The rear seats are heated. You have a nice leather wrapped steering wheel that's heated. Your mirrors are heated. Your windshield is heated. You have all these nice heated options, and your glove box is cooled to keep your drinks nice and cold. Like I said, the steering wheel is nicely leather wrapped. You have good GM switchgear from the earlier 2000s on the steering wheel. Nice gauge cluster, analog on the side, nice and crisp looking. Helper screen in the middle. You have a 7-inch screen standard. Good information there. You have nice buttons around there. A gear selector. Looks pretty nice and premium, and it's a Source GM 6-speed automatic transmission. Now they did say that, hey, we are going to offer a manual later on, but we don't know which kind. Is it going to be a 5-speed manual? Is it going to be a 6-speed? We don't know. We'll have to just wait and find out. Overall, yes, it's older switchgear in here, but it still feels very nice. Like I said, you get those leather seats standard, a lot of the heated equipment, you have a nice 7-inch screen. It still feels relatively modern. Now, there's a lot of little information we don't have here, but I'll try to give you guys the most information I can. Basically, like I said, $26,500 starting off. Not bad. 4-wheel drive is standard. You have all the nice options in the interior. You have a 2.7 liter 4-cylinder. Don't know torque numbers, but it makes about 150 horsepower, naturally aspirated. You have a 2-speed transfer case. Now, you have a warranty, which is pretty good actually. It's a 5-year, 60,000 mile warranty, bumper to bumper. Then you have a 10-year, 120,000 mile powertrain warranty. That's a very, very good powertrain warranty to have. Just look at it. It looks rugged. It looks very capable. Now, this vehicle, I saw an article where someone said, Siberia-tested, American approved. And that's true. This vehicle was designed to be a very dependable, reliable 4-wheel drive vehicle to deal with extreme climate, to go in extreme environments. And now coming here to America, I think it'll be a great alternative for someone that doesn't want to spend Jeep money or Bronco money. And yes, this starts about $36,500. You know, a Jeep's going to be the low 30s, Bronco's going to be the low 30s. They're bigger vehicles, they have more power. But this comes standard with a lot of good options. Yes, it looks a little bit older, but sometimes a little bit more simple is sometimes better. Now this vehicle, body on frame construction. solid front and rear axles. You're basically going to get 9.25 inches of ground clearance, an approach angle of 35 degrees. We don't know breakover, we don't know departure angles, but it's supposed to be a very capable vehicle. And they're going to offer lots of options for you right from the dealerships. You can get lift kits, you can get new rims, large tires, you can get 18-inch wheel standard, you can go all the way up to 20s if you want, you can get big old tires, body kits, lights, roof racks. They're making this very optionable for you. So if you want to get something different, you get this, but you can really personalize and customize it just like a Jeep or a Bronco. It's really cool when a manufacturer does stuff like that. But I want to know what you guys think. Out of these two vehicles, which one do you like better? Do you like the Taos, the SUV, or do you like the Brio, the truck? I'm kind of leaning more towards the truck. I really like how it looks. But if you haven't already and you want to, check out my channel. I keep trying to give you guys more and more content. We talk about cars, trucks, SUVs, and crossovers, combustion engines, and EVs. A little bit of everything. But please, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way you guys can stay up to date with the latest and greatest from my channel. And as always, I truly appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.